There she is. I love her smile.
Hello, you guys.
Good morning, Victoria.
Hello, 20.
How are you today?
Good.
Oh, my God. Hey,
good.
we're going to share some groups. Welcome to another exciting episode.
I'll feel it real fun for we on the 2nd of June 2023.
I'm thinking about doing Feel It Real Fun for you for whatever the date is, January, or what, like June, whatever, 2022 plus one. Maybe not. Today's whole show may be about, like, don't complicate this.
Oh, for you, 2022 plus one.
Yes.
Yeah, got you.
So anyway.
Okay.
Army, welcome to the show.
Okay.
Coral, welcome to the show. So, Victoria.
Go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Sizzle, welcome to the show. Sign up, do those, right? They're fun, right? Asia, welcome to the show. Zara, welcome to the show.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Oh my God, we just had somebody lovely from Germany sign up this morning. Dawn, welcome to the show. Lisa Ann LaRock, welcome to the show. And for DreamDrivenDay.com, we start on Monday. Now people will ask, which Monday do you start on? This Monday. Right?
Yeah, and they'll watch the show in a year.
well, we'll also be starting it again someday.
Yeah.
But this is all about today, right? Now, we're starting Australia Monday afternoon, which is like America, middle of the night, Monday morning. So just letting you know. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
All right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That is the rightness. So, Victoria, we've got, I think, 4 or 5 questions today. What I'd like to start with real quick is like our Manifesting Mastery course update, because we're just into the beginning of week 3 now, or 4.
Week 4,
we're less than 30-ish, something like that.
Yeah, so that actually means we're into week 5. I don't know how that happened.
So I don't know how that happened. See, this is why I wanted to talk about it today and not even tell you.
Oh, thanks.
Because there's something magical that happens with ManifestingMasteryCourse.com, and to me, right? Dr. Brian Elizabeth, welcome to the show. So, and that is after, at some point, it becomes like soup. Or stew.
Yeah, it does.
Right? It really does. I mean, the individual lessons are the individual lessons, but there's something that just magically happens, like the 5 main ingredients become bread. And it's like, wow, suddenly it became bread. It used to be flour, water, sugar, yeast, and something.
Right.
So
something.
So that's what I'm noticing right now. Like, we just did a lesson last night, and did we do one this morning yet? I don't think we did.
We haven't done, no, we've been doing them at night. We sort of somehow missed 12 hours, so it's like we're 12 hours behind. So instead of doing
we're 12 hours behind.
We're doing them at night.
And look how much we beat ourselves up. That's the other thing I wanted to bring up, because like...
Oh, no, sorry. We did it this morning.
We did it this morning.
I think, that's right. They were coming out at night, our time.
But we do them in the morning.
But we do them in the morning.
Right. And look how we beat ourselves up and get confused.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
The biggest thing in the world, there's a reason why we call the show Feel It Real Fun. Dawn, you're back. And it's because, let it be fun. So, Lisa, good on you for tagging
so our
Joe.
latest is back to basics, and I really get how the first time round, I probably, I don't know, but I really get action is self-predominant, like seeing through or your own eyes. So it's not seeing you. That was back to basics 1, I think.
Right.
You don't see yourself climbing the ladder.
Also, is the electric slide. We sneak this in a couple different ways.
Yes, but I think back to basics 1, you're talking about like the karate fighter.
He won't see what you're seeing. He'll see the edge of the fist, maybe, right?
Coming in contact with the face or whatever.
Bang.
And then how, when you're playing back to basics 2 with the action self-predominant, and I really got...
Look at how much she remembers.
I do, because as I was listening to it, and then I thought, before you mentioned about the person looking out at the neighbour's SUV, I was thinking, I really get now why this lady manifested the SUV for her neighbour.
Yeah,
because she wanted herself, and so she's just gazing out the kitchen window looking at an SUV.
Yeah, in imagination. Then in reality, and since her driveways are the same, she didn't participate in it.
No.
So,
yes. So, to be able to just...
She didn't feel ownership.
Or say say to a friend, look at the dash or whatever. Like, it's fantastic.
That's
all these
right.
lights.
Blinky lights. That's how you know it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I sort of remember.
Cool.
I mean, of course, I realised how easy the click of the cottage door was for me, because it was my hand going up and pulling the door, so there's action of self in there.
Absolutely.
And that click, like, it was for me, I don't know, there was something else that came up in Back to Basics 1 or 2 where I thought, because it gave the sensory, do you know what I mean, like that,
right.
What I would hear, what I would see, all of that sort of stuff, that's what I'd see, that's what I'd hear, that click, and I was doing it, so, yeah.
I
really
was doing it. My cottage.
Yeah.
Dr. Brian, that's
how
right.
How easy it was because of that.
Hoo-ha.
What about you? What's your update then? Seeing you threw me in the deep end.
Yeah, pretty much your update's my update, except you got details. For me, really,
Devil's in the details.
When I notice how the course is designed, so we go back to basics, which really is the first time we cover some of the basics, obviously. We sneak them the whole way in through the course, but the first time we cover them is like day 28, 29, somewhere around there,
Yeah.
So it's one of those interesting things for me to just notice. It's like, rightio, we're teaching you, how to explore what you already think you know. Because the biggest trap that I notice is people go, I already know that. I'm already doing that.
Yeah.
I already know that, and I'm doing that. I'm listening to you. Right? We all know what that sounds like. Yeah. Anyway. Victoria, shall we dive in?
We shall.
Let's
so that
dive
was
in.
Ours, and post yours up in the
we're loving
Law
the
of Attraction by Neville
LOA by Neville
Goddard
group.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay. Whoa, so let me go to the first question. So the first question today is from Carmen on Facebook. Immediate or temporary state?
This is really good.
Okay, and Carmen asks, is moving into a state for some immediate or temporary issue done the same way as those more permanent ones, like a happy husband? You are married, and say one of your states is happy, loving husband, or you are married.
Yep.
Right, and say that one of your states is happy, loving husband. That feels like something you want to be. Whereas, just an example, an immediate need comes up like rent money or I'm sick. Those feel like immediate one-time needs.
Cool. They sound to me like continuing problems. Right? Because if you're going to pay the rent this month, you're going to pay it next month. By the way, it's the same with a mortgage, same with the lottery ticket, same with when you go to the store and you buy Mugugai pan, right? Which is the recipe. Or peanut butter. Love me some peanut butter,
Yes.
right? You get the extra crunchy, dark roasted. But what's really cool is this. Every state, every desire has its own plan and power of fulfillment. Now, what I notice is people sort things into, I've got these desires. They're like long-term, some days, and I've got this immediate problem. And the immediate problem puts you in orbit around it. Neville doesn't say your problems have their own plan and solution. He says your desires do. I suggest that your desires actually to have the rent be no problem.
Yeah, now and forever.
Now and forever, right? If you doubled your income and worked half the time.
Rent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, then it would be no big deal.
Yeah, got you.
Like it's an interesting thing to me to just notice, you can get transfixed on a problem, and you'll need your fix to get out of your trance, drug of choice. And you'll see how this fits in with some of the later questions. But really getting this whole thing of like, your desire is really always about you. If I was the kind of person that made decent money, doing what I love, would the bill be a problem? Guess what? Some days might fucking be a problem.
Yeah.
Right? But it's not going to be a big problem at the end of the world. And that's the other thing, because you can get in the car and you go, rightio, the orange light came on, time to go get some gas, that's a problem. But I don't imagine, that is a problem. It's just like, I'm a BMW owner. I put the best petrol in the thing in my car. No big deal. I always have enough money in there. Why? Because I choose to give life to some states that are ongoing emergence, like happy, loving teacher, successful businessman, so on and so forth. So your real desires always have their own plan, their own power of fulfillment, and they're always about you. By the way, you went out, you had a problem, you had seeds, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. She buys these things called seeds.
I do.
And she had this problem, right? And they need to be out by a certain point in time, like like this season, which ends shortly.
Yes.
Right. And if she gets all worked up about the deadline, she misses the dance. On the other hand, she went out there and she's like, you know what? Yeah, being garden girl is an emergent state. It has her go out there and plant seeds.
Yeah.
If she makes it about the seed and the date and the time and the weather, then it's a bunch of problems to figure out. So notice how we're playing here. So let it all become about an identity.
Cool.
Cool.
Very good, Carmen.
All right.
So thank you for your question.
Thank you, 20, for your answer.
Thank you, 20, for your answer.
All right. Doobie bop bop doo.
Deborah. Sarah?
No, different Sarah.
Okay. The next question's
Tony
from
Doyle.
Sarah on Facebook.
All right.
I can't feel it real.
All right.
And Sarah asks, I can see myself either living in my dream home or with a fabulous kitchen extension. I've wanted either of these for so long, but ... I can't seem to feel it real because I've dumbed my feelings down for so long over the years to avoid being hurt from disappointment. I've tried seeing and feeling my hand on the worktop in my kitchen, but I still can't feel anything. Should I give up?
Yes, absolutely.
No.
Give up, right? It's not possible. No es posible para usted. Yeah, posible para mí. I love speaking Mexican. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, Joseph got her to the max. That you've got to be nailing daily wins. Yeah, this is one of the most brilliant little things we've ever come up with. It was distilled from, actually inspired from, and well, anyway, it's related to Dream Driven Day, but I really want you to get how important this is. You've got to be giving life to daily wins, otherwise you go into orbit around that one thing, you look for signs, you get disappointed, you lose all confidence.
And like what she's done, she's just become numb.
Numb, yeah, numb and dumb.
Yeah.
And we've all done it.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about this whole thing, and I really suggest get the pack, right? It's $27. It's not a big deal, but it'll change your life in big ways, because when you're waking up in the morning, okay, here's why it works. When you are waking up in the morning, you're imagining something. It's either going to be dreads or distractions for most people. I want you to nail specific events from every single day having gone your way. I imagine the show this morning having gone my way. I imagined yesterday I had a live call. I imagined it going my way, which gave to them. And that's the cool thing here, because whenever you start having daily wins, this whole thing of like, you'll get out of the habit of someday manifesting. You got to get in the habit of today manifesting. So get the pack, josephgunnertothemax.com. Boom.
Excellent.
All right.
Good one, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you, 20, for your answer.
Do you have to thank you for everything?
I think so. I really need pumped up today.
Oh, do you? Okay. All right.
Can you tell? Mary Hills is here. Welcome to the show.
Oh, yeah, Mary. And I think I saw Jerry Amika sneaking.
Jerry Amika. Wow. What? What's
the
up?
New one. What was
the new kid. There's Jerry Amika and what's up? Stephanie and the new kid. What's up, new kid? All right. Sorry, Jerry.
No, we got your beautiful postcard. It was gorgeous.
That was lovely.
With a photo of him.
That's right. Alessandra's here. Her.
It was a her, was it?
Yes.
The baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Jerry's a him.
I know.
So we'll give you the cover there. Like, yeah.
No, well, I know Watts is a boy, but I didn't know. I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
know if it was
That's
a
all
boy
right.
or girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Tony Doyle. Thanks, buddy.
Right.
New kid on the block, says Jerry Amika. That's right.
New kid on the block.
Hoo-ha.
Yeah, that's nice. What, you got another one? No.
2 boys. Oh, I fucked up,
I
dude.
thought so. I didn't think it was a girl.
Oh, well. Never know,
Right.
buddy. All right.
The next question today is from Monica on Facebook. It's Monica.
Monica.
Yes, the most effective way.
Hoo-ha.
And Monica asks, what is the most effective way to manifest wealth or to feel the end?
All right, there's 2 questions there. So my first suggestion, I don't know what you've done and what you haven't done. I'm really going to strongly suggest going to easymanifestingmethods.com, sign up, do those 7 videos. Something else will happen if you do that. You'll also get an email from me every day, right? Till one of us dies or you unsubscribe, right? And I love when people unsubscribe because it just shows they're not interested in what we're doing, right? I'd suggest you stick around, though. But anyway, so ready? What's the most effective way to manifest money? The reason I mention the mailing list is every Friday I send out a manifesting money lesson. So really good shit, and it helps you really get the comprehensiveness of this. The second thing with how do you feel the end? EasyManifestingMethods.com. We explore in there that what's important. Sizzle, thank you. We explore in there why it's important to imagine what implies your wish is fulfilled. And this is really, really important. For example, we had one about the kitchen. Who was that? That was Sarah.
That was Sarah. Yeah, wanting the kitchen all the time.
Cool. Sarah's had people happy for her before. If she can imagine somebody happy for her, this is, I can't feel the countertop. Yeah, I'm numb, right? So if you can find somebody feeling happy for you. So here's one of the things that we notice. How do I feel the end? You don't go for the end. You go for what implies the wish is fulfilled. So a lot of people go for the wish. I'm trying to imagine driving a car really fast, having fun, and I can't sleep at night. Right? You imagine what it feels like to own the car. Somebody complimented you. Mary, nice car. Right? Boom. There you'd have it. So this is a big question. My really short thing is get on that email list, get those 7 videos, learn those basics solid. That's for both sides. Like I said, we send out a weekly Manifest Money email as well.
Yeah.
But what's the most effective way to manifest wealth? Let me give you something solid here. How would your day be different? How would one sip of coffee be different?
Oh, yeah, the coffee game's ace.
The coffee game's ace because back in the old days, I used to drink 7-Eleven coffee in the car, going to the job, sitting in traffic, trying not to burn my crotch if I hit a speed bump, right? Now I drink my coffee in my Ames chair while answering your emails or putting the show together. So that's the key right there. So you got to take something from your day, from your life that would be different, that you experience now that you would experience then. Right? So I drink coffee every day. I like coffee, right? So how would I experience one sip of coffee if I had to run out the door and not see her for 12 hours? How would I experience one sip of coffee if I was stuck in the car in traffic? Very different cups of coffee versus, right, my coffee, my chair, making an impact in the world. So I would explore there.
Cool.
Thanks for the question, Monica. Good stuff. And Victoria, what is the last one?
The last one is from Daniel on Facebook.
Daniel.
How to tell.
All right.
And Daniel asks, how do we know when we're doing it right?
You won't be looking for signs.
Yeah.
This is one we get so many emails for because people say, I'm manifesting a BMW. I saw 7 of them today. That means it's on its way. I'm so excited. Yeah. Thanks, Mr. 20. All right. 3 days later, my car still ain't here. All I've seen are fucking Yugos and Ford Pintos. I don't want a Yugo and a Ford Pinto. She doesn't even know what a Yugo is.
No.
Right? You guys in America, some of y'all remember America. If you're like 50 or older, you remember the Yugo. Right? It was from Yugoslavia. It made a Volkswagen look big. Anyway, then there was the car. Anybody remember those?
I saw one on Comedians in Cars with Coffee.
I'm sure we saw one on the Jerry Seinfeld show. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. So, how do you know when you're doing it right? You're not looking for signs because you're different. If you're looking for the world to be different, you're either going to be setting yourself up. Well, like I said, here's the biggie, right? Oh, Mr. 20, I'm imagining my soulmate, and I saw 7 people with their soulmates today. Rightio. And then 3 days later, Mr. 20, I watched 2 people screaming each other at the store. My soulmate mustn't be coming at me. Right? Yeah, that has nothing to do with you. And that's the cool thing. Whenever you know you're doing it right, you change. And that's the big thing right there. Anybody want to hashtag brilliant?
Brilliant. And thank you so much for your answers, 20.
Oh, and thank you, Daniel, for your question.
Brilliant.
All right.
Okay. So that was our show today. Only
short
4
show.
Questions,
that's right.
Plus our update at the beginning in case you didn't.
Yeah, make sure you watch from the beginning in case you tuned in late.
Our Manifesting Mastery update.
That's right.
So what we want to know is tell us, what was your Hashtag Strawberry Bits.
That's right. Victoria, what was yours?
I don't know, babe.
Were you not paying attention?
Yes.
Right. See the state of happy, loving husband.
I think actually I really like Carmen's and how you really pointed out, instead of just focusing, I need to pay my rent, or I feel sick, and how it's like making it about you, but making it like almost like a lifelong, desire, because I always want the rent always wants to be paid. I always want to be healthy. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's not about this sudden deadline of sickness or something. It's like,
What happens by the way, that whole thing with Manifesting Mastery Course Week 1, where we explore meanings, there are so many levels to that week. Here's one of them. The rent's here. What does that mean? Right? On the other hand, the rent's due. It means something to that whole thing of getting your identity determines the meaning that you give things. And whenever you get that, everything changes. Lisa Ann LaRock, give life to daily wins. Dr. Brian, imagine people happy for you. That's right. Mary, surrendering to the wish fulfilled. Oh, yeah. Boom. All right. My strawberry bit goes back to Daniel's, because that really, when he tossed the question up, it really hit me, like how many emails I get a week from people or PMs or whatever, that they're just looking for signs.
Yep.
And you will not look for signs when you have changed.
Yeah.
So, but you'll notice changes, because the changes follow you. Cara, welcome to the show. All right,
Hello,
Victoria.
Cara.
Hoo-ha.
Okay, so that was our hashtag Strawberry Bits.
And show.
And show.
1,
so
2,
while
3,
you
and
type in yours,
come on, buddy.
go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Say hi to Uncle Joe Welton.
Hello, Emmett.
Is Uncle Joe Welton here?
I don't know.
I think I've seen him. Anyway.
Yes. Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Hoo-ha, lots of fun. All right, go away, Emmett. Right, I love you.
Catch the refund, Matt. That'll be good.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel. Sorry, my mind kept going, probably because Emmett's right on my lap.
Right.
For refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's
Isn't
right.
it, Emmett?
And join us in Dream Driven Day. The doors close on Monday. That's when the course begins. It's a small one this time, gang. If you want some personal attention, we're doing 4 calls. It's a smaller group so far. And it's going to be exciting. Yeah. Right? What could the 4th call possibly be? Oh, my. Have a lovely day, gang.
Yeah.
And
have a great weekend. See you.
That's right. Bye.